Hi, I'm Claire Klossner, and I'm almost at the end of a master's degree in distance education and e-learning from the University of Maryland Global Campus, and these are my takeaways. I actually started everything a little cart before the horse in this program. I started making an online education program in my field, which is sign language interpreting and cued language transliterating, with some colleagues. And then I went looking for best practice examples on the internet and found a master's degree. So as I started taking classes, I was already teaching in the grad school at Gallaudet University, and I was already starting to build Language Matters Academy. So as I've been taking classes the whole time, and also through the pandemic, I have been able to apply almost every class basically right away. As I was learning, I was continuing to, I converted my in-person class at Gallaudet to an online class, and we've built over 20 classes in Language Matters Academy so far. So I was able to apply basically every class that I took right away in real life, and to the point where I even just gave a little demonstration of educational fair use to some colleagues and passed out a fair use checklist. So thank you, University of Maryland Global Campus. Some of the other takeaways that I'd like to bring with me as I'm nearing the end of the program. The first one is that distance education has its roots in social justice. Early distance educators were printing and mailing coursework to women and people of color because they weren't allowed to sign up for university, to go to the university. So the distance education has always been about providing opportunities for more people and not less. And I want to take that as I keep going. Number two is when I get pushback or an eye roll about online learning, I want to remember that a student in an online discussion board is interacting with the content, interacting with other learners, and interacting with the instructor a lot more than the student who is sleeping in the middle of a lecture hall. Distance education is not less than in-person education, and sometimes it's more. Number three is a combination of Saba and Adi, which to me makes sense. And it starts with a quote from Saba: "Students are hovering at the cusp of chaos in order to learn something new." And then from Adi, the focus on learner support and interaction. And to me, I think the big point here is that your students are the reason that you're teaching the class. The reason that we're here is for students, and they are putting their trust in you, and go for them. If you want to know what to do, how to make your class better, focus on learner support and interaction. Number four is a quote from CAST 2018, "There is no average brain." I like that quote because it reminds me that while no student has a set learning style, everyone benefits from multiple pathways that are flexible and frequent, and formative feedback is given. So, everyone comes with different prior knowledge. Everyone comes to the class with different, skills and preferences and styles, and multiple flexible pathways benefit everyone. Number five is evaluate. Improving in iterations is something that I learned from this program, and continuing to be open to feedback while you keep your coursework in a continuous evaluation loop and a continuous improvement loop. And if you keep learning, keep looking for new best practices, keep looking for new technology, new ways to support learners, new multimedia avenues, then that's the way that you can keep your courses relevant. And number 6 is the pipe is more important than the contents of the pipe. Back to Siemens from 2005. And I think what that means for distance educators is to embrace change. The technology that we're using now will be obsolete in a few years. Everything that we think is cutting edge now will be boring and old-fashioned in a few years. But it is the structure. It is the structure and the knowledge that we have to keep going and to keep looking for new things and to keep learning that will keep us and keep distance educators staying at the cutting edge of technology and of education.